Just one moment. Here we go. It's revving up. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. This is the Unveiling Meditation, and Happy New Year. Today this week actually, we are focusing in on an attunement to the law of one, the universal law of one, which is an incredible channel and incredible way to anchor ourselves, to get connected to the center, to the core. So I invite you, while a lot of what is going to be downloading and coming through in this meditation, I invite you to simply receive the energy that's here. You're going to hear me in this meditation in particular, throwing out some different details. And if your mind kind of grabs onto them, like let it do it and then just come back. Always orient with this meditation back to the center, back to the sensations. Because it's like taking a bauble. We're essentially taking a bauble figure, that wobbles all over the place, and we're centering it, we're giving it new support and anchoring in. So this is going to be a pretty juicy week. Today we are focusing on love, which is the second foundation of the law of one, but for our meditative purposes, the first. Tomorrow we will be focusing on light, which is the wisdom of love. And then we will be integrating everything in on Thursday. So a nice sequential week, really building in to a strong foundation, a strong anchoring with everything that we're up to. So I'm pretty excited that this is what showed up. It's not always in the cards, and the energy isn't there to support at the level and the extent of the depth that we're going to drop into in this meditation, but it's going to be some big, deep, powerful energy as it comes in. So again, allow your mind to wander as it needs to, and then just come back to the sensation and the feeling in your body, because we're using a little bit different field than what we normally tap into today. Awesome. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kick off. I'm so excited for what we're up to. I invite all of you to close your eyes, open your hearts as you take that first really nice deep breath in, absorbing the environment, absorbing the room around you, settling in, and just allowing your body. We've come off of a super busy season, and it's time to kind of get back into action. And our mind, our body is sometimes can be sluggish in that uptick. And so as it is, recognizing that we are in an entirely new energy force, an entirely new energy center right here and now. And this energy center is not only brought through by the change in the year, the change in the astrology, but also our shifts, our desires, our time in doing dream space, and what that's encompassed of dropping into savasana, the collective slowdown that happens at this time of year. And so it is, as you breathe in and out, just allowing yourself to feel the sensations, the differences, and how that is in your body. You may just recognize total exhaustion. You may find that there's a new type of energy, a new type of fire kind of burning in you. Or you may just notice that the colors in your mind's eye have shifted. Just taking this newness in and inviting the ways in which the sounds around you are moving through your environment, whether it's the heat or the air conditioning kicking on, cars or people talking, the sound of the wind in the trees, the birds. Breathing in and out as we begin our journey today, our beautiful light link, as we always do, bringing middle finger to thumb, activating that energy field throughout your body that connects heaven and earth in the core of your heart. Today, as we imagine that divine connection to that golden light, we're going to shift where we look to. Typically, we're just imagining that golden light flooding in. But today we are going to work with the energies of the raw contact, that of the sun in its full brilliance. Light meaning wisdom, raw meaning light, light meaning wisdom. And so it is today as we tune in to our golden light, imagining that sun shining down. We are opening the doors as though there's a back hidden closet, a hidden door beyond. That as you emerge into your soul purpose chakra, that it's a deepening that moves beyond where our mind knew to be looking. And so as though we're stepping out into the sunshine, we find today that it's not the usual sun, it's even more bright, more intense. And maybe you immediately find yourself standing in the middle of the desert, standing on a mountain peak, in an environment where there is that much greater connection because there's that much less noise and interference from the world around us. So notice and observe if you have to ask your body in this moment, where does it feel like you landed? On top of a mountain, in the middle of the desert? Just notice where you imagine if you're standing in the sun, where you find yourself, allowing your body to guide you into this wisdom and simply feeling it. If you're on top of that mountain peak, feeling the cool air, the wind whipping against your face. If you're in the middle of the desert, feeling the expansiveness as you breathe in and out, preparing to receive the codes for this year, the light for this year. Again, as we call forward our highest purpose for this year and that deep centering and anchoring from the collective into the core vibrations of who and what we are. And so it is, I invite you to imagine this golden light like rain pouring down upon you. And as that rain hits your skin, working its way in from your scalp, down your neck, down your shoulders. Imagining you are the earth that takes in the rain, and so too, you are the earth that takes in the light of the divine, of love. And as we begin to shift our focus into the second part of the light link, I invite you to feel that earth beneath your feet. Imagine those desert or dry soils beneath you, taking in this light, absorbing it. And as it does, feeling how lush and vibrant, how grass seems to grow around your feet, no matter how barren or dire the landscape is that you imagine yourself in. As you breathe in and out, sending your focus now beneath the soils, allowing that light and that intention and focus to be taken in by the earth. As we guide our awareness into the center of the earth, our gateway, our portal for gravity, for light, for love. As the earth spins us, calling this light into deeper focus, our true nature is to be of these core vibrations. It's simply our mind up at the top of our head from the furthest point away from the earth, as far as our body is concerned, that becomes clouded, that becomes judgmental, that questions and chooses to believe in the illusion of separateness. And so as we shift into the earth and open our hearts to its love, to this journey, to its experience, we feel our mind becoming that open vessel that can see the full connection from the top of our mind all the way down and through into the center of the earth. And so for those of you that are feeling intuitives, just feeling your body settling in, feeling your shoulder blades relaxing, feeling your feet connecting. Maybe you feel compelled to shift. And for my visual people, imagining that earth, that crystal quartz at the center of the earth, imagining the rainbows of light that spark forward and forth as we prepare to go on our journey, deepening into the universal source. Taking a breath here as you follow the sounds of my voice and as your mind pays somewhat of attention to where I'm guiding us to, and also observes the imagery that flashes before your mind's eye and observes the sensations in your body. And then begins to simply let go as we start our journey through the heart into love. The law of one reminds us that we are never separate. As your mind is guided into this connection through your energy body, out of the illusion of separateness, that your body is its own space, out of the illusion of separateness, that there is a solid earth all around you, and into the realm where vibrations and light and sound and energy flow in and out, being absorbed at different degrees of density. So too is our experience as we allow our minds to pay attention to that part of us that is not dense, that part of us that is fluid, our thoughts being fluid as they're guided back to that sun, that raw energy as it shines down upon us, shining through us like a tunnel of light all the way down into the center of the earth, where that crystal quartz lives in our imagination, lives in reality, all as one, an infinite world, an infinite realm where absolutely anything is possible. In this moment, take a nice deep breath in, releasing those beliefs that, like cords, that tether us to our bodies and to the earth. Releasing without needing to understand what those beliefs are or to label them. Take another breath in, releasing more cords that hold you to the firmness and the solidness of who you are, and feeling that full activation, an uptick, a quickening, if you will, in your heart that comes when we no longer feel compelled to hold ourselves on our own. When we allow for the energy from such a deep state of relaxation simply to flow from the heavens to the earth, from the earth to the heavens, through our heart. As you breathe in and out, notice if your breath quickens or if it slows. As you release your body, and the beliefs you hold that your body is of a certain age, that your body is of a certain shape, that this body holds a certain story, releasing that, allowing for the energy to flow from the top to the bottom to the top, and inside out. For when energy flows, it becomes a lake, an ocean, a vast sea of light that is connected to all and all to one. So in this moment, I invite you to feel that expanse as though you're imagining yourself as vast as the ocean, feeling those particles of water all around you, feeling and imagining your heartbeat in harmony with the heartbeat of the mother that we hear through the formation of the crashing of the waves. And knowing that your light, as you release your body, is part of this vast ocean, moving beyond the sounds of the waves and the gentle lull of their up and down, imagining to the furthest reaches and shores of the waters that unite the earth, and then feeling your energy flowing not only over the ocean, but over all of the lands. As you feel yourself as the mountain that you choose to stand on, and you feel yourself as the desert with the beautiful skyscape above you that unfolds like a portrait in the night. As you feel yourself as the air that blows in the currents of the wind, allowing yourself to feel this universal connection, for it's from this space that we find love. Love being the focal point when intention is added or given to this universal space. As you breathe in, knowing that for this love to experience itself, it gets to become focalized or focused like a magnifying glass, refracting or catching the light of the sun. Now seeing how you, as part of the whole, part of all of the energy, through your intention, can create that magnifying glass, can become that prism that reflects its light in and through this channel of energy that you are. This is love. Love coming into focus without dropping into the sensation or the feeling of it, breathing in and out, recognizing how we move energetically from vastness into focus, holding this focus, seeing yourself as this channel of divine light, being focused by simply calling in your intention to witness your love. And now, as you process this energy, as you process this focalization of this field of love through your intention to experience it, I invite you now to imagine your heartbeat, sending this love with each pulse back out into the ocean of oneness. Each heartbeat you feel becoming a pulse in this oneness, feeling the waves, imagining the waves rippling out and around you. This is the translation of love through vibration. Our experience of the feelings and the sensations of it. We take it from the oneness and that of the ocean, focus it, and through our heart, It sends the vibrations back out into the world. Love, a word that has a million different names, each pulse of your heartbeat expressing a different facet of this love. As you feel the energy of source, of the raw, of divine light pouring in and streaming through you. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Allowing your heart to expand. Allowing the light of the sun to fill all that you are. Breathing in and out. Feeling the pulsing of your heart. Feeling the waves of love as they pulse in the room around you. And in turn, reflect back to you through the angels and the guides and those of your family, the purity, the joy that comes from being of love. Welcoming in these greater forces of light that have the wisdom of non-illusion, feeling the boundaries and the barriers of illusion breaking down within your body, within your mind, as though you are shedding layer upon layer upon layer of skin, making room, releasing, as your entire core remembers that there is no illusion, only the truth of the light and the love that you are, pulsing, beating, allowing yourself to bask, to take joy, to feel the light of love emanating forth from you, through you, and back to you. As you call forward your angels and your power to choose through free will to be the guides, to be the nurture, to be the love at the core of who and what you are. In this moment, releasing even deeper those shades and veils of illusion, allowing yourself to vibrate only as your truth, feeling this truth as you call it forward, pulsing through your body. Noticing if you slow or quicken, noticing the colors in your mind's eye as this truth unveils itself. You are love in focus, love incarnate, emanating forth from a vast consciousness of love. As we focus this light in, feeling yourself as we prepare to go about the day, how to hold this love at the forefront, and recognizing that our soul and our intention is to continue to manifest love. And so, like a wrapper that we twist on the ends to lock in the sweetness of the candy inside, feeling yourself being twisted by the earth and its gravitational pull and the spin. And in that twisting, locking in your love, but not in a way that you create veils of illusion that tell you you're separate, but rather in a way that holds you in this wrapping of safety and security, where it is free to express this love, where you are held, The sweetness of life is relished through your joy, through your frustration, through your anger, through your sorrow. All of this, the beautiful expressions of love for you to unwrap and unfold each and every day. Your joy is my joy. Your sorrow is my sorrow. Your story is my story. Your light is my light. For we are all one. And in that greatest expression of love, your love is my love, and my love is yours. And so it is. And so it shall be. I invite you to slowly make your way back into your body, feeling this field of energy that you've called forth through this meditation. For as humans, releasing the illusions of separateness, there is nothing more that we need to do than allow for the light to be soaked up and absorbed into our bodies. The vast, the more vast, and the more vast, and the light, the more and the more we connect, the more and the more our body, an infinite well, can take in. Feeling this absorption now as we come back into our bodies. Feeling the cleansing from the top of your mind down through your face, your jaw, your throat, the back of your neck and your shoulders, your heart, as though we are wringing out through that twisting of the earth, that which is no longer serving. And as the sponge that we are absorbs, we take in even more of this love through the hips, through the thighs, through the knees, through the ankles. Licking your lips, relaxing your jaw as you breathe in and out. In and out. Rolling your neck. Slowly making your way back into the room as we give thanks to the raw contact, the fields through which we've been working, a direct connection to source. As we give thanks to each other, our hearts being open, as you allow your eyes to slowly open, matching that, your inner vision, matching that of your outer vision, as we also give thanks to each of your angels and guides that led you here this morning, and your beautiful souls that lit up this room, that called forth the strength and the power and the light and the love. So it is. Namaste. So much love. I will see you all tomorrow.